Hello everybody, it's Specimen with a deck update video. So this is the Ronvid and his Revenant's deck. I am confident it's the best way of playing Northern Realms this season. It's been real nice to see this deck being played quite a lot on ladder. But what that also does mean is people are better at playing against it. They know what to expect, they know it's a Drow deck. And certainly in the upper echelons of pro rank, people are trying to 2-0 me. Or at least, if I give up round 1, they are really trying to force that Drow out of me. So I think what I'm going to start doing with this deck in the next few days is going all in on that round 1. Not being afraid and just going for it, mate. Saying, have it! You want some? I'll give it you. And then as long as I get Ronvid down, I'm super confident in my ability to 2-0 by just leading in with a Revenant on the front row. Then, you know, a little bit of mobilization on the Revenant. Ronvid's going to come out. Bish bash bosh, I kill Ronvid. And then I've suddenly got 2 Revenants down. Well, actually 3, but 2 active Revenants. And my opponent is going to force himself into spending some removal to just kill 1 damn Revenant. Well, guess what, mate? Then I'll play a Soldier, I'll spawn another Revenant, then I'll start playing some Vanguards in the back row. And then my opponent's finally able to deal with the Revenant in the front row, and then bang! We hit him with a Draug, and then bang! We hit him with a Voimir, and then bang! He thinks it's all over, and then we hit him with 2 Lacerates to the face, you know? The deck is really good, mate, when it works. Like, it's just untouchable at times. Now, Visigoth obviously adds to that power. But, for me, it's all about May Bilberry, because even in a short round 3, like, this card can just put you on his back and carry you to victory. When your opponent just thinks they've got you, all you need is your mobilization and a couple of Revenants, and you've just got so many points even in a 3-card round, as long as you've got a few soldiers mixed in there too. I just love the boy Ronvid, especially the amount of soldiers I am using. So I was using Igni previously as well, right? I was too reliant on this card. Baron does the job, and then the Triss Lacerate does just such a good job with the Draug as well, obviously lining up wands. And then down here I've got the Bomb Mima and the Pella. The MV Pella for dealing with my opponent's defender. Unfortunately, Kudu Dak only purifies my own units, not my opponent's. So this card is useless. The only thing this guy is good for is this. That's it. That's what he's good for, you know. Everything else is useless. Whereas this boy, look at his majestic beard, right? This is a man that you want in your deck, right? He can deal with your opponent's defender. At worst, you know, you can purify one of your own units, maybe like remove some vitality, or maybe, you know, remove some bleeding against monsters as well. It's not a bad card, man, especially for 5p. You pretty much just got to shoot one of these in. Hopefully my boy Kudu Dak gets a little buff in a few days. Wouldn't that be lovely? It would, huh? Bomb Heaver. You get through your opponent's defender, and then you go, catch! You throw a little something at them, and they cry quite a lot. This card is just super important against Nilfgaard. But, do you know what? It's actually Syndicate, really. Like, Syndicate I was struggling against with this deck. But with the Bomb Heaver, like, that matchup's become quite an easy one. I don't want to say easy, but definitely not a difficult one. Obviously, though, the Mulligans do get a bit hairy at times for the following reasons. You want Ronvid, right? I don't have marching orders anymore. So, sometimes you might roll Decree for him. That's where ADC comes in as well. Because ADC is pulling my big gold cards. If I've already got like quite a gold heavy hand, I might not feel completely terrible about Royal Decree for Ronvid in certain matchups. It's not the worst idea in the world, but obviously you just need to be careful that you're not going to do that and then not draw your Draug, for example, because that's just not going to be worth it, right? But sometimes Royal Decree for Ronvid, in particular in certain matchups, is just the vibe, right? Especially like, let's say you're in a mirror matchup, your opponent plays Ronvid round 1 and you don't have him. I think you're just going to lose unless you use your own Ronvid, for example, right? Down at 4p's then, I mean, I've got a couple oils. That's my other Triss option. I think I mentioned that. You could obviously whack in some Forbidden Magics, but these cards are just really good at removing your opponent's cards. Just, you know, a solid card. Also, just for the Kira Metz play alone, dealing with Uprising is kind of funny. Although most Uprising decks normally buff Kira by 1 point. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, Kira Metz is a 5-point card that gives vitality to adjacent units. If you hit her with the Boiling Oil, it removes the vitality on the cards either side. So, you know, that's pretty funny, and yeah, you can't complain. Down at the 4p slot is probably like the one area you could maybe mess around with it. I think definitely Maulers and Vanguards are correct. You could go for Ballistas for sure, because it's just some more removal, and you know, you can deal with some of your opponent's engines and stuff like that. I've gone for the Enchantresses though, mainly because they're nice round 1 and can carry you through, and they're a nice backup option for your reinforcements and for your Adelea if you don't draw those Vanguards. A lot of the time, to be honest, I've been mulliganing Vanguards round 1 at the moment, but the more I've been playing in Pro Rank this last day, I feel like the more I'm getting pushed quite a lot round 2. So I really do feel like when you get hitting that higher spot in Ranked, people are going to try and push you and bleed out Draug right round 2, because people know how to play against Draug, and it's to try and get it out round 2. So try and win round 1 if you can. If you don't think you're going to be able to win round 1, in a lot of matchups you're just going to play 3 and pass. Especially if Ronvid's one of those, that's pretty good. But like I say, this deck, if you can win round 1, you don't want Revenants in your hand for sure. Then you're going to draw 1 in round 2, get that juicy Revenant in your hand, play it down, hence out straight away, and just push and go crazy, and hopefully you get the 2-0, because there's very few decks that can deal with this deck in like a 7-card round or something. Very, very few. Should we get into a game? Let's get into a game, shall we? So hopefully something fun. What? Okay. I'm quite nervous, to be honest. I cannot say I've played against Carapace in Pro Rank ever. It could be a Keltalis deck, which is kind of exciting. This is not what I was expecting. Right, Mulligan, let's talk about it, yeah? No point really kicking anything except the old Revenant boy. You want this card in your deck, like I say. We've got the old Ronvid especially. So yeah, that's good, isn't it? Hello, mate. How you doing? Nice to see you. We're going to kick you. Now, the Pella's not bad in this matchup, to be fair. You can't really argue with it. Against monsters, I never love having a Mauler because it can get moved, and that feels pretty terrible. So maybe I'm kicking the old Mauler boy here. Don't really love this hand, though. It's not bad. We've got to make the decision if I'm Adaliaing the old Vanguard, or if I'm Adaliaing the old Enchantress. My man's got marching orders. Wow. What is this absolute meme I'm playing against, huh? That's what I want to know. Right. That's a pretty scary opening play, I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure this is like a play 3 and pass kind of sitch. So I think it's going to be a Raw Guard. Ronvid and, I mean, something else. I don't feel great about using a Pella either in this matchup. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be an Enchantress. We'll see. I think it's going to be a Raw Guard, Ronvid and an Enchantress. Pretty sure we're going to be up against Kelly, which, I'll be honest, was not what I was expecting for the deck guide video. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, obviously, my Baron's looking pretty tempting, but I don't think you really want a Baron round 1 against monsters that are playing this sort of line of play. It could also be an interesting idea to Adalia the old Pella, the MV Pella, for that double Purify. So he's going to eat his Yugan. Most likely. He's not going to eat his Yugan. Well, I'm just going to put the old boy Ronvid down for May Bilberry. But here's where Ronvid really comes into his own. It's these rounds where you just feel like you can't win, which is quite a lot of decks that will just steamroll you round 1, especially your monsters decks. They will just try and steamroll you, right? And you don't really want to give cards up like Adalia and that. So, again, this could come back, though, to what I was saying before. Maybe I'm just supposed to push this more hard. Count Caldwell. Jesus. Okay. I mean, look, I'm getting steamrolled. I think I'm just supposed to play 3 and pass, right? This is almost definitely Keltalis. Almost definitely. Why else would you use Carapace? I don't have any movement because the Swing Low Sweet Chariot's not in this list. I think I'm quite happy with the pass here. ADC, that's got to be something big. A Noon Wraith. Care. Bro, this guy's deck is very spooky. He wants me to pass. That's what's scary about this, right? I don't like it. I don't like it. There's no way I can keep playing, right? Or am I just like, what do I get from pushing? I'm not going to be able to take it in 2 cards and bleed him, so I guess I'm passing. I'm pretty scared. Because I do play, you know, quite a few units. Don't have much in the way of movement. So I'm anticipating a pass from him. Right, with this hand, I'm going to kick the oil, I believe. Let's kick the Enchantress. This is proactive. Okay, Reinforcements is just a nice target on Vanguard for an easy 9 points. Ooh. That's a wee bit spooky. I don't think I want to sink any removal into it though. Maybe I'm wrong. This is definitely Kelly, man. And he's playing Slizzards. I do rate it. I do rate it. Kelly decks have not been playing Slizzards much this season. They've been sticking with the Bargeists. So obviously my man's just trying to bait out my tool removal because he's just going to go super tall next round. Look, I know a thing or two about Kelly, mate, and I ain't falling for it, alright? I need 15 points, 13 points in 2 plays, so I think it's just a Vanguard and then Reinforcements hit. But I may as well Dahlia, right?
My great-granddaughter will do great things.
I know a thing or two about Kelly decks, and trust me, you do not want to sink your tool removal in round 2. Believe you me, because they're going to consume a lot of things round 3. There she is. Lucky for us, I've got the boy Ronvid. How could I help you? How can I help you? Oh, Kelly. How much I love thee. So obviously he's got the Carapace shields as well, right? Now, the fact that he's played Kelly from hand means he's fully invested and in this round to win. Here's what I can do, right? He can't renew this. I've got a Mauler in my deck, correct? Yep. So I've got 4 removal. Oh, this poor guy. This is worth an emote. I feel bad. Here we go. This is where it's going to go all wrong as well. Because I'm not going to find the oil off Triss because he's probably got loads of specials. Jesus. Sorry, Keltalis. Sorry, Kelly. So I invest my leader. I think we can all agree it's worth it, even with Ronvid down, because he's got no way of renewing this, and obviously his whole deck's built around Kelly. He didn't Caranthea her. Which I bet he's regretting. Now obviously I just need to stay ahead of him, right? It's just a matter of staying ahead. So we're just going to spam down easy points with the old Vanguards. Not too much going on here. Big respect for playing Kel, man. I do like his line of play as well, that ADC. It's kind of interesting. To find the new gun. That's pretty cool. Marching orders to find... Oh, it would find Aussie. Not this. Yeah, that's kind of weird using marching orders to find Aussie. I could understand marching orders to find Penitent, but for Aussie? Not sure I see the logic there. Here's the old beast of Bodmin. I mean, the other question I have to ask myself is how good is my Drow Ground 3? Probably not great, right? But I think we'll just keep plodding along here. I've got Ronvid down as well, right? So I'm going to have card advantage and I'm going to have Baron. He's not going to use his leader charges here. He's going to take those as carryover. Like I say, we don't want to sink our tool removal into him. I don't really want to use my Pella on him either. I think Pella's going to be quite important in round 3. I mean, you could strongly argue that I'm just supposed to Drow here, but I don't really want to do it just yet, right? Let's just slam him with some Voimir tempo. This card's so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 points. Plus armor. And obviously it would just be more if I had Revenants in the front and back. Wait. Excuse me, what is going on? This was not in the script. This was not in the script. Jesus. I mean, maybe I should have already done this, I guess, then, huh? So he actually gets the card out. Obviously could have Baroned, but I'm thinking, like, what's the point of Baroning? He's probably just fully in this round, but he'll keep his 6. Whoa, no. Bro, he's about to renew that. Oh my god. What is this? What is happening? He's about to renew it, boys. Jesus. He's actually about to renew that. That is not great news. Oh, that wasn't very good either, was it now? What has happened? How have I just been wrecked so bad? I want to play this deck right about now, by the way. Great deck guide specimen. 10 out of 10. Oh my god. The absolute madman just renewed a Jotun. Bruh, what? What am I experiencing here? Is this actually real life? Like, this cannot be a real thing that I'm seeing with my own eyes here. Jesus, that was close. Oh, I got worried. Okay, well, we kept a card at him. I want to play this deck. I'll have a deck guide for this soon, I guess. I've been playing Crones with Kelly, but I don't know why he's gone Carapace necessarily. And that's why I said as well, he's trying to play that tool removal round 1. Yeah, don't fall for that. It's never going to end well for you. A Revenant would be nice. So, I mean, there's an argument to Raw Guard first, and then buff up the Rev that I play. I think I'm going to do it. Just try and protect the Rev, in case he's got like a little Strigger. Can't imagine he's got too much else left in his hand. He's got a Sparler of the Strays. The old Sparler of Strays. He's not going to take his thingamajig. I promise this is a Revenant. It looks like a Bomb Mima. It's not. Don't worry. Now my Boiling Ore could be quite good to remove a shield here. It also could be a bit of a flop, right? Sounds pretty sketch. We're basically even here, right? Yeah, of course he's going to shield it. Jesus Christ, what is this deck I'm playing against? I kind of rate it though. There's no way. I'm playing against monsters, so it's pretty scary. That was close. That was real close. Again, Ronvid the MVP here, right? Oh wait. Oh, I was about to kill Ronvid, I would have lost. Jesus. That was close. Wow. I think, let's be honest, mate, we should all be watching this guy's YouTube channel. Spitzbub. Well played, sir. Well played, sir. Well, I wanted to keep it kind of short. Yeah. Any questions about the deck, come hit me up on Twitch, man. I've been playing it quite a lot. Let's open a keg, a lucky keg for the thing. I'm also going to be starting a kegs only account kind of soon. So if that interests you, I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch, and I'm going to be uploading highlights to YouTube as well. I've got nothing for a keg. Well, unlucky. Guess you'll have to wait for the kegs only series coming soon. Much love if you enjoyed the video. Fun game. Wasn't what I was expecting. Take care. Adios.